Surrounded by. I am surrounded by.
I'm often surrounded by.
The entire system is surrounded by
Freaking idiots.
2.0, and we're making sure everyone's included, not just folks on the coast, people here that were ravaged by this disaster.
You just said you're organizing a Marshall Plan for the rebuilding of California. What is that Marshall Plan?
For
Tell
this
us about this
region,
Marshall
we're just starting to lay out. I mean, we're still fighting these fires, so we're already talking to city leaders, we're already talking to civic leaders, we're already talking to business leaders and nonprofits, we're talking to labor leaders. We're starting to organize how we can put together a collection of individuals on philanthropy for recovery, how we can organize the region, how we can make sure that we are seeking federal assistance for the Olympics more broadly, but also
What
federal
is he
assistance for the
doing?
I feel like
recovery
if I
efforts,
was
and how
deaf, I
we
could
can
understand him.
galvanize the community.
He's doing
with
sign
folks
language.
that love this community, to really develop a mindset so that at scale we're dealing with
These
the scope
shoulders,
of this tragedy
scale.
and responding to it at scale with efficiency.
But he's
like
like-
the executive
he's
order I
doing
talked about,
inverse Trump
time value
hands.
of delivering projects, addressing building codes, addressing
He's doing soft
permitting
Trump
issues,
hands. He's
and
doing
moving
more.
forward to rebuilding and being more resilient.
Listen to his speech pattern and everything.
But also,
Oh no,
he
bro,
is a
this is practice.
he is a through and through politician. Like he
Yes.
is what a politician. It look like if you opened a book, you would see him, like his face, like how he.
100%. Bro, he's a tall. Look at the. First off, look at the hair.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
is exactly what you would imagine if you
civic
were going to
leaders,
cast a
we're already
role
talking to business.
of
He
a
is-
politician.
He looks like Fitz from Scandal. He looks like the main character that Olivia Pope was having sex with. I'm certain he's got a scandal happening in his life right now too.
Well, you know his wife spoke
Yeah.
in the Harvey
Yeah.
Weinstein.
Wait. Oh God. Wait. Yeah. What?
Oh yeah.
What?
She
His
had
wife had a story
Had a run in with Harvey.
With Harvey?
Yeah, old
Which
Harvey.
one? What happened?
I think she might have had to describe, his what his
Wait, let's stay on the fires. No. You had to evacuate. Focus.
I have to Google this. Very quickly. Jennifer Seibel Newsom, wife of California governor, testifies that Harvey Weinstein raped her.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. And man, does she not fit what we were saying about Gavin? She looks like the cast of the wife of the president.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
She
Harvey Weinstein.
I think
Oh
I
no.
think she might have, been an actress or something, or wanted to be an actress.
Oh no.
Not good.
Oh yeah, buddy, you're going to jail.
Yeah.
The governor's wife.
In the state of California, if you touch my wife,
You're fucked.
then I have to reimagine how I see
your
your
future.
ass going down.
Yeah, it's done.
He
bro.
lives on like a vineyard or some shit.
Gavin.
Yeah, Gavin.
Wait. Let's talk about these fires real quick.
Okay. Yes.
Fires been happening in L.A.
Yes.
Ravaging through Pasadena, ravaged Altadena, the Palisades, which is like Malibu, like historical houses in Malibu that you would drive through on the PCH are gone. Like huge swaths.
I mean, if you live out here and you I'm sure. Think how many times I know for a fact I have, but you've probably driven by and just been like, "Damn, you got one of these."
Or one of these days.
One of these days.
One of these
like
days.
it's the iconic it is the epitome of success. I have a house in Malibu on the beach, and then I just head on down the street to Nobu, and what? Like it's literally the dream if you live out here.
It's gone.
And it's gone. Moon shadows.
I wonder if
Had you
Malibu
ever eaten there?
seafood is still there.
That was my first question too, but I think it was far enough.
You think?
I think so.
I don't know. That fire got far, bro.
Yeah, but when I saw the pictures of moon shadows and didn't see Malibu seafood, I was like, they're probably still standing.
Okay.
But I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I looked that up on X.
Yeah.
And somebody literally put, if Malibu seafood goes down, I'm going down.
I promise you, I'm going down with the fucking shit. Nah, bro. You know how much people don't understand. Malibu seafood, you can get fresh seafood. You can get a fish sandwich, big as hell, for $5-6.
That's why I took my dad when he was out here. He's like, man, it's like the fish out here. I'm like,
it's everybody. You just gotta wait in a long line. But other than that,
the times I go,
you good.
I don't be no line,
Bro. And like Malibu seafood, you can get a big fried food basket for $20-something, and it's got everything in it. They really it made me. I'm giving my memories on Malibu seafood, but like when people come out to LA, you take them certain places,
and that's our excuse to go to Malibu.
That is my excuse to go to Malibu. We either are going on a little hike, or we want to go to the beach. We're going to Malibu seafood, and I know I can make sure everybody can get something, or if you want to get fancy with it, you can go It's just I've met some great people at Malibu seafood that live in Malibu, and I've gone to their house from just hanging out there.
Really?
Yes. He turned out he was a songwriter for Carlos Santana and a whole bunch of people. Just a white family. They are the nicest.
Really? Shocking.
Yeah, I know, right? It'd be crazy.
White family?
It'd be crazy.
In Malibu?
He was like, yeah, Michael Jackson gave me this guitar. I was like, okay. Man,
you know what's crazy? When levels. Hold on, just very quickly. You see that? Oh, I was over here thinking, man, this is crazy. This guy just lives in Malibu, goes to the blah, blah, blah. And then you say, Michael Jackson gave me this guitar. And I go, wait. Yeah, Michael Jackson wouldn't give a damn about a home in Malibu. He can live anywhere he wants. Yeah. That's a different level. How many homes in Malibu do you think Michael Jackson has just... I know Janet had one, but, how many do you think he's just had over time? Or at least rented for extended periods?
Thinking of the ways he buys things and seeing how he bought everything in that one expensive shop that time, I can definitely see him just being like, I want that one.
Is that one for sale?
Why don't we just get both of them?
Oh,
but I want to be closer over here.
But Blanket doesn't like the wind.
The Blanket, this is your favorite?
Let's get this one too. Oh, Bubbles wants one.
You know,
Could you imagine?
And not only that, those children are so fucking rich.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know how the estate feeds their trust funds, because Michael Jackson makes $500 million a year or something
Really?
I might be, but
he's it's not under 300 million.
No. It's 6-9. It's at least 9-10, something crazy, bro. Because it's he's the most streamed guy.
Right. Every Halloween, we getting that Thriller.
He owns Sony ATV, so they had to. They
bought him out.
They bought him out for that. First of all,
way less than
that made no sense to me.
But
how did that happen? How did the estate undervalue?
How did Prince's whole catalog get on other streaming services when he made it very clear he didn't want that? And why is his house a fucking museum now when he said he didn't want that?
These white men. Hey, I want to talk to you guys about what happens when someone of means dies, and then it goes to an estate, or a judge has to come over it, and then he appoints a magistrate or someone to be over the estate. It's usually one of the judge's white homeboys.
For sure.
Whatever county or state that's in, person of means dies. There's people contending over this. It's never clear where it's supposed to go. Michael Jackson wasn't supposed to die like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when he died, I'm certain there was a bunch of people fighting over where money, although it should go to my 3 children.
But see, he never wrote the language in, but we didn't think this was going to happen. But
he got to take care of his mama, right? He would, of course, Michael would have wanted to take care of his sister. I promise you, I've heard it all.
Seen it all before.
Been there, done that. When that happens, the state says, you know what? The judge is like, you know what? You guys can't figure it out. I got this.
I got somebody. Hey, Peter.
Come over here. Yeah. You're going to be the trustee. You're going to be the trustee of this estate. So now, anything they ever want to do, it's got to go through Peter. Also, Peter then gets 5%, maybe 7% annually of whatever's in the estate. So, it's of Peter's best interest
to keep this going.
To keep it going or to make as much money as possible, because eventually you can, the people, the beneficiaries of the estate can come together and get them removed. They have to be like in unison.
Niggas coming together? Tell me more.
Oh God. they have to be in unison and everything. Everybody has to be like in
agreement.
In agreement. But like with the Michael Jackson estate, that's the kids. That's some of the uncles and the nephews. That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's
well, he was my brother.
It'd be crazy.
The Jackson 5 stuff mixed with some of his, I feel I mold.
Prince estate. How is that like? Is it his sisters or something like that?
Know.
Is it?
That I don't know the details of, but I do know that those key factors. There was shit he did not want going on. That just happened. Like you can stream him on everything now.
Yeah.
And it's like he didn't want that.
He didn't want that.
He didn't want that.
Yeah.
But I think that's the thing. You prey on. You were the one with the money, right? You're gone. Good. All these motherfuckers are ready to cut deals.
I am having nothing but flashbacks and aneurysms because it's fucking crazy.
But I could see it. Like, let's be real. A show like, I was gonna say this guy. No, just think of it this way. Say a show like fucking Joe Rogan's show. Say Joe's just gone. Well, like the lost episodes. Does Jamie have any unless he's really taken care of? Hey, man, I gotta live for the next 40 years, 30 years. What's my angle? And mind you, sometimes you can find an angle that's not malicious. Maybe he even starts his own podcast talking about the stories of hey, but at a certain point, there's different types of people. And you know what I mean? And then there's those people who are just kind of like, look, man, this is the more money than I'm ever going to see in my life if I just...
So this is what you do. If Joe Rogan dies, doesn't have any will or testament or anything like that. Everything, he's married and he has a kid.
Yeah.
Everything goes to them.
Yes.
Right? Jamie should have some type of good relationship because Jamie, no, if we didn't do any type of deal or anything like that, if we don't have anything
it's in the
set
wind.
Up, it's in the wind. So it obviously goes to my children and to my wife and children. Now, my wife should be smart enough to know
to break off.
To know, hey, Jamie's the one that has all the files.
Maybe we should break him off first.
Jamie knows how to do. Joe doesn't even know how to do. This is really Jamie's show. If you really if from her point of view, Joe comes in, but Jamie's there yeah, we need to set this up. We need to fix that.
Jamie spends
this is
the
Jamie's
time.
shit.
Yes, right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, right.
Like, bro, so it's like, I hope she would have the wherewithal to know I could keep making money if I just incorporate Jamie and we can have lost episodes. We can cut other things up.
Right.
We can keep making revenue. We can keep cutting up shorts. You know what I'm saying?
But
Jamie, run that. Jamie, you take 30%.
Right. But people be selfish.
But that's where people get fucked up. They be selfish.
That's exactly where they get fucked up. Because they'd be like, dude, this shit could just go smooth if you just make sure everybody eat. But then a lot of times people don't want to make sure everybody eat. But and then some people want to eat too much too. Then you got the people who want to keep. Hey, you know what? Well, while you're there, why don't you grab? You got those people.
Oh shit!
And then it's like, wait a minute.
Oh shit!
Wait a minute. Hold on now.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Well, we need more crab legs.
Oh no!
You know what I mean? Nigga, grab another 20 pounds.
Oh
no! And then it turns into what? When is enough?
It's never enough.
It's never enough.
And then you do everything you can, and you try to help, and you just try to make sure everybody eats. But then they find a way to be mad at you. How?
Because it's never enough.
The fire in Los Angeles.
Man, I had to evacuate.
Maestro had to evacuate.
It wasn't nearly as nearly as bad as like people who are actually.
It was close
losing their
enough
house.
though. Like,
But it
for
was
you
on Runyon Canyon, and I was like, I literally wasn't paying attention. I was just over here editing clip. Ah, that's funny. Yeah, there we go. The people are like that. And then I get a call, and it's like, hey, you are you good? And I'm like, what do you mean? You should, there's a fire at Runyon. I'm like, oh, word? Damn, I'm gonna have to check that out. Look out the fucking window. I turn around, I look out the window, I see fire. I go, oh, I should pack a bag and get out of here.
I had a couple friends who came and stayed with me, trying to get away, because they were one of them was close to the Hollywood, one was close to in Sherman Oaks, and it was getting closer to them. So yeah, like I've been saying, I stepped outside the first night of the fire, and I took a whiff, and I was like, this smells like 9/11. So like I grew up in New Jersey. Well, I moved to New Jersey from Cleveland, and so I was right across the water when 9/11 happened. And I remember walking outside of school and being at my house and just smelling burning, and it's all the way over there. And that's the same reminiscent. Like, I'm so close, but so far, but still able to smell the fucking catastrophe. Yeah. And I know like people who like really lost their like whole house, like their whole everything. Like I know people who lost entire neighborhoods where they grew up. Like, yeah, that's crazy. And
I know a friend of a friend. They lost in Pasadena. The whole house went up. Like,
yeah,
they got like a family, dog. Fucking, you know what I mean? It's like all this like. It's like 5 people you got to figure out. You know what I mean? What we gonna do now? And it's just like,
and then what do you do now? Like,
yeah, because they're not breaking off that insurance right away, if ever. Yeah,
and it's like, okay, boom, they're not gonna give the insurance back. So then this is where I'm starting to get worried, because like, boom, they just knocked out so many houses. Yeah, so much real estate. So like, there's a couple layers of things that I'm worried about. First, when people sell, either people are gonna rebuild. Do they have the money to rebuild?
And do you want to rebuild there?
Second, do you want to rebuild there? Right. If you do rebuild, you shouldn't use wood. Maybe we should start going into steel houses and everything.
Like they do in Japan.
Like they do in Japan, so fires won't burn your house down. But then, do you have the money to do that?
Yeah, that's what.
Secondly, okay, boom. All right, let me just sell this property. Is all the equity in your house gone now? So there's no more. So like, if you have a house that's worth $1.8 or $2 million, but it burnt down, are you getting charged for the house that was lost, or are you getting charged for the land? Right. So now, are you that $2 million house? Are you only going to get $800,000, or like $900,000, or $1 million just because of the land? Then will the government have to supplement for that because insurance companies don't want to pay? Right. And then I'm like, okay, but then now all these areas are wiped out. That means less housing in Los Angeles. There's already basically a shortage. So now what happens to people who weren't affected directly by the fires? Now I'm like, are landlords going to start trying to go
So already happened. So now they're getting close to price gouging percentages because people are just raising rents.
They are.
Across the board.
They're doing it. Mm-hmm. So then I was like, this problem keeps trickling down, because it's like, okay, now even if you have a house and you live here, now they're going to start trying to raise your rent.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And so everyone's trying to raise your rent. So now, like, it's a
big problem.
This is a big problem. So now it's like, okay. So now does this mean that prices on houses like in my area, like in the Lemert area or in the Inglewood area, now go up because they didn't have, they didn't catch on fire?
For sure.
So now they can start the industrialization of that area as they've been trying to do, and because we're having the Olympics there in 4 years and the World Cup in 2 years
and the
Super Bowl in 2 or 3 years. So now they're trying to build up. So now the area that I'm in is gonna.
Do you think Gavin's gonna be governor for all of that?
I don't know how he hasn't left yet.
I'm baffled.
He hasn't. I mean, he was through COVID, and everybody was mad at him during COVID, and he's still there now. So I don't know what.
And people go to, and it's so crazy because it's like, because he's just like, on one side and not the other, people just go to bat for him. And I'm just like, people that look like us, and I'm like, this isn't your guy. Like this nigga was never gonna be hanging. Like, what are you talking about?
Well, I was thinking, like, you really. So you have to be in politics, and for me to really respect you and really care about you, you have to be a special person. Like, you have to be like you have to. Everybody has a tick, or everybody has a thing about them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like public service people should care about people more than they care about themselves. Like, that should be that. No. I'm saying, like, and every now and then one appears like a Bernie Sanders. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm never gonna ride for a politician unless you are autistic in the way of loving others.
I feel you.
Does that make sense?
No, that does make sense. Like, yeah, I know what you mean. Because my thought process is, and this is why you don't have any more Bernie Sanders now, it's kind of like, if you are that kind of person, you don't even want to be a politician.
And that's why it's rare when they pop up in politics. So it's like, I'm basically where I'm getting at. I don't trust none of them niggas. Yeah, like, I don't trust any of them.
No,
like, because none of them have the qualities that I deem appropriate for a public servant that is supposed to serve and service the people that they serve.
No. And that's not why they got into it.
Or
maybe that's why they got into it, but a lot of them have lost their way.
They got into it.
I feel like a handful.
Listen, man, I don't know how often you're gonna find a person that's not selfish and that, like, is not looking for self-interest.
In general,
I am selfish and looking, like, 99.89% of the population is self-serving. Yeah. It's like the basic instinct is survival of the fittest, and what is it? Your basic
self-preservation.
Yes, your basic instinct is self-preservation. Exactly.
Nigga, number one.
That's number one. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So it's like, that's your baser instinct. It would take years of
de-evolution,
Buddhist and being and de-evolution to get rid of that trait. So it's just like,
or having a child.
So knowing that someone's going into politics, I already know they want power and they want influence.
They want money, power, and respect.
Or they have some type of delusions of grandeur where they believe they are the one person that can fix all of these problems.
Yes. And those are the people I'm talking about. It's still those people that'd be the problem.
Those are sociopaths.
They're delusional people, but they really do believe, hey,
I can do
this, and this is a good idea.
Yeah, I should get paid for it, and you should give me.
Listen.
That's why I do my Bitcoin thing, man. I just be like, guys, here's some Bitcoin. Figure this out. Do this. Everything's good. I don't want nothing from you. Bye. Like, I don't ask nothing from nobody. I just want to help. And that's how I decide to help people. Okay?
I see what you're saying.
Like, that's how everyone wants to help people, how they want to help them.
What's your love language? Touch, gifts, Bitcoin.
Yes.
Either some game on Bitcoin or either some real
Bitcoin. But Bitcoin.
Yeah,
bro. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. If you want to be with me, hit me with some BTC.
Oh my God, nigga went nuts. I don't know who this man thinks he is. But yeah, so
I'm with the chains and the whips though. But baby, you with that crypto.
I thought he was going like but he said crypto. Crypto.
I ain't trying to be a crypto.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. So I heard a story about some dumbass who went to the store the other day, right? And, and apparently there were some potatoes at the bottom of the shopping cart. And it looked like, the guy was just going to let y'all leave with it. And then some dumbass goes, hey, did you scan this one?
I've never in my life I've never in my life. Like, the thing about it is,
I paid you.
he's right. He gave me $5 in Bitcoin. So I
like
this
how
is the
he
last time I'll talk about it. And since you did pay me, I won't talk about it anymore. This is the grand finale.
Dun, 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 dun.
This motherfucker, let's say, like, because I will never incriminate myself, but the thing is, it's like, you forget, right? You have something in the bottom of the cart, you forget, and you're walking out, you're putting the bags back in the thing, and then someone, your friend's like, hey, did you get these? Did you scan these? Kind of like when the fucker in school is like, hey, did you collect the homework? I did the homework. Did you collect the homework? Bitch ass nigga. Like, not the potato man, but the homework kid.
Oh, he's a hoe. Bro, because, you know, low key, sometimes I've seen it in the teacher's eyes sometimes. Where they kind of like, I know none of these niggas did it,
bro, and like, that's who you are, huh?
That's okay. I'm gonna do it.
I got to.
This is a learning lesson for all these niggas in this room. What kind of nigga
you are? Because it ain't gonna hurt them that much. But they'll remember this on you forever.
And then they'll know niggas like you when they see them coming.
Yep. And they'll beat you up in the hallways. Anyway, come on, bro. The moral of the story is like, come on, bro. I've never.
Why,
come on,
Nick?
bro.
Why?
I placed it inside of. All right, here's the full story.
No.
I placed.
You're not allowed.
All right, whatever. I placed the shit at the bottom of the basket, and then I was like, oh, we might end up accidentally stealing this, maybe. And then when
we might end up accidentally stealing this.
And then I was like, I've been staying for a week with my mother, and she's kind of against all that stuff, so I have those routines set in my mind.
I don't know what he just said.
Bro, come on, bro. He gave me $5 in Bitcoin.
And that's Nick, ladies and gentlemen.
That's Nick. That's what we have to do.
Nick, who has a face for radio.
Yep. You really like this. That's what we have to do. Is that a Prada hat? Okay. What was that? Drake is suing UMG.
Wait, but apparently he stopped.
No.
I saw something.
He removed his lawsuit from Spotify.
Yeah. Oh.
But he's still suing Universal Music Group, and now he's suing them for defamation because they promoted a song calling him a pedophile. And he's not doing the right things. Like, I was on the edge, like, if he was suing Universal Music Group and Spotify, he was like, yeah, I'm doing this for the smaller guy because, you know, everybody's too eccentric, and now it'll be a fair playing ground. But now he's just doing this for him because he's like, defamation. Kendrick Lamar called me a pedo. I ain't that.
Well, not only are these claims untrue, well, this is what I guess UMG said back. Not only are these claims untrue, but the notion that we would seek to harm the reputation of any artist, let alone Drake, is illogical. We have invested massively in his music, and our employees around the world have worked tirelessly for many years to help him achieve historic commercial and personal financial success, said UMG spokesperson. They added, throughout his career, Drake has intentionally and successfully used UMG to distribute his music and poetry, to engage in conventionally outrageous back and forth rap battles, to express his feelings about other artists. He now they have feelings, nigga. He now seeks to weaponize the legal process to silence an artist's creative expression and to seek damages from UMG for distributing that artist's music. We have not and do not engage in defamation against any individual. At the same time, we will vigorously defend this litigation to protect our people and our reputation, as well as any artist who may directly or indirectly become frivolous litigation target for having done nothing more than write a song. I mean, you can't promote a song calling me a pedophile, though.
You said that I beat my girlfriend.
Yeah, you said that he beats. Yeah, so it's like.
Good point.
Y'all been doing this for 3 weeks.
But
like, you guys are both. You guys are the two rap artists that can release music whenever they want. We have no control. Kendrick Lamar and Drake. What other rap artists can do that through UMG and just be like, okay, let's just rap battle and
Only
put it
niggas-
on streaming.
Only niggas with a distribution deal, and they don't care enough about him. Yeah.
So it's like, now I'm like, Drake, how dare you? He's really a fucking loser.
You know, but see, this is what I've been seeing. UMG, yes, we accept Drake's motion to withdraw his petition, but let the record reflect we stand firm on our initial stance that the accusations were unfounded and we are innocent of any wrongdoing. Wait, what is?
No, he removed his suit from Spotify.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
So he didn't have one against UMG before.
No, it was between UMG and Spotify. He removed his the thing against Spotify because he was petitioning them to see if they were pumping up sales for Not Like Us. He removed that from Spotify, and now it's just directly at UMG. But now it's a defamation suit, and so now it's directly suing for being called a pedophile in a rap song. So it's like, bro, like he is really. I hope he gets some money, because like I was getting back in my like, okay, I've had enough fun. Let's get back to the Drake song.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
But
now this, I'm just like, you're fucking up the vibes, bro. Like, if he would have just stopped, he would have been just fine.
He has to win at something, though. I feel like that's what he's.
He's winning at life. He's literally.
Yeah, but when you're used to, I saw
Ego.
a reel today, and it was just like, man. You know, the apartment you're sitting in now is the apartment you dreamed of having one day. The car you're riding in is the car just saying in the sense of like, that nigga's so used to it that I just feel like, no, this is such a massive loss. Like, and then on top of that, here's what I also need to do. I kind of need to get this through the courts before he goes on stage at the Super Bowl and has people chanting certified lover boy, certified
But
pedophile.
I just don't know anybody else in a rap battle where his enemies are being more therapeutic than like hateful. Like Kendrick Lamar and Pusha T are really just breaking down his upbringing and being like, hey man, you should actually raise your son. And like, hey man, I know your friend's dying, but like, what are you gonna do after that? Like, you need to get ready for that. And it's like, hey man, it's like, why are you hanging out with all these young girls? Like, don't you could marry a woman and like have a family. Or like, hey man, why is your son around Baca? He's got a weird case. Why is he around? And like, hey man, like your dad, and like, hey man, your mom, and like, but it's like not like F your mom. It's like, hey, like, let's break down your family lineage. All of his battles that he's lost. And it's like, honestly, if he really would just take some of those advices, some of those little tidbits, he would be such a better man.
I guess, but it's like, what? Why are y'all coming at me like this? Because I've been winning?
Oh, why are we?
Because I've been winning. Because I do better than all of you. Is that what this is? Because I make songs that people actually literally sing back at their most fun times in life. Not when they're trying to fucking reflect.
How about this, man? Let's look at it like this. You're Drake. I'm Kendrick Lamar. Right? You were on and popping before me.
You know, this is like,
Yeah.
all I heard was, let's say it like this. A month ago, you were talking shit to me, and you were driving back to your home in Malibu. That's what that sounds like. And then a week later, or a month later, hey man, tables have turned, eh?
No, not even that. It's all right. Me and you, we built something together, man. It's beautiful. You helped me grow. We're great. Everything's good together. Yeah, we're cool. Time goes on. People start going their separate ways. Mm-hmm. Everyone gets sad. Oh, well. Then you're separated. And then you start saying little shit. And then I'm just like,
what did he start
what's
with?
that little shit you said, bro?
What did he start with? Is it I'm a better rapper than you?
No, yeah. Let's say I'm Kendrick, right? And I drop the control verse. And I'm talking about all the podcasters, because now, like, I'm on my way. Everyone loves me. You're the number one podcast. But now I'm like, but everybody's like, Lemicah's the best podcaster. And I just talk about everybody. And I'm like, and I'm talking about Andrew Schultz, Maestro, da-da-da. And then Drake's like, And then you're like, the fuck you say my name for? I helped you. I put you on this fucking path. And then you're going on different talk shows, and you're like, I don't know how a person that I put on can say anything about me. Right. And then I'm like, well, like, we did the show together. Like,
I did share some of my own thoughts.
I did, like, get very vulnerable throughout the entire experience. And you're like, yeah, but I gave the platform, and I built this. I built it. And it's like, yeah, but now you're saying, like, I would have never made it without you? Like, I'm like, because then Drake, that's Drake's like, I took you on your first tour.
Yeah.
Like, somebody would have took me on, like, Kendrick's. I would have gone into, like, I appreciate you, but, like.
Yeah, but I gave you a commercial look.
There it is. You
don't have no
there it
commercial
is.
look without
and
me.
it's like.
I see what it is.
Yeah, the show wouldn't be funny without me. You like, excuse me?
and so now all of a sudden, it's just. Yeah. Okay.
And so now everybody's like, woo, and now niggas is like, nah, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And from that, things get like
more heated than they need to.
You know what I'm saying?
It turns into, yeah. I mean, but I also could see, like, I'm not gonna lie. It's one of those Drake going down is just like literally like everything else that's happened in the last year. It's just like I'm just saying it's like. Shit just that you don't expect to get so out of hand, getting out of hand.
But why is everyone doing this? Like, because everybody's been on record, like A$AP Rocky been on record saying Drake took me on my first tour with Kendrick. Kendrick been on record saying that. Like, Drake's helped a lot of people. Yeah. And a lot of people he's helped is like, yo, fuck him, bro.
Yeah, but I think a lot of it, though, from outside looking in, it just seems like Drake probably run his shit more like I feel like Drake run his ship tight and run his shit more like a business, and these niggas ain't used to doing that a lot of times.
And
he's probably kind of an asshole.
But this is actually,
and let's not forget.
Yeah. But, and I agree with that 100%. Because you got to be an asshole. Like, you got to be an asshole to, like, get shit done. It is just what it is. It's like, you're going to come off like a dick.
And maybe you should, and maybe he doesn't like it when people say bad things about him.
And I do.
Because maybe he finds that that's defamation. Because it's anti-Drake.
But see, now, like, you're.
I get it now.
Okay, that's enough.
That's enough.
You got two today. That was good.
Yeah.
Yes.
I could see that.
I was about to go in, but you did it already. I don't even have to. I was about to be like, because he's tiptoeing into his, like he's dibble dabbling into his.
Yeah.
He's tasting the
Yeah.
He's tasting the mother's lineage. He's fucking like he's teetering.
What's his dad's name?
Dennis.
This ain't Dennis.
This ain't Dennis.
This ain't Dennis.
This ain't he was rapping to Kendrick. That was Dennis.
That was Dennis.
But now this is Sandra.
The lawsuit's definitely Sandra.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
This is nuts.
You see he cut his hair too.
And there's no way you can think this is okay. Yeah, no, he's not. I'm thinking I'm gonna cut my hair too. He started.
He's drinking.
The fucked up thing is I was thinking about cutting my hair off, but I was like,
I mean, you could be the nigga with the low cut and the beard. You could do
that.
Yeah.
It looks like I'm from Philly.
That's what I was. Early.
Freeway again. I'm hot now and I'm mad again.
Why do we both just instantly go to freeway? That's early.
Because that's Philly. That's crazy. It's not Beanie Siegel when you think of it. It's Freeway.
It's Freeway.
Like Beanie Siegel's the boss. Like Beanie Siegel's the man.
Yeah.
But like it's Freeway. That's
Beans.
Even though what we do is wrong. Yeah. That is Philly.
I'm going up till the sun come up.
I don't think
until the sun go down. It's a cold winter.
I don't think there's a more Philly song, like rap song, than that.
No, I love. I can feel it in the air.
That's
Amanda. Beanie Siegel.
Remember we were supposed to go because Amanda's sister, Melissa, sings the hook till I could feel it in the air. And remember, Amanda, they were at the studio with Mario, and me and you were supposed to go to the studio. And we like, cause I grew up with Mario, and then I was just like, and then we went, and they were like, "Nah, you can't come in."
When was this? In New Jersey?
In New York, we were in New York one evening.
I don't remember this.
You don't remember that?
I feel like that should have scathed me more.
It
I can't come in.
It scathed both of us.
You can't come in. What, to a Mario session?
Yeah.
Apparently, I haven't thought of this more. Is this something I blocked out?
Mario Winans.
I know.
That's what.
No, if it was "Let Me Love You, Mario," I'd be a little more
okay,
scared.
baby.
Because you know why? Because we're around the same age.
Yeah,
and I
that's
feel
J
bested.
Records.
Yeah, but
J Records had a prestige at one point, man. Like, they only had hit artists.
what was going on in that session? Honestly, I don't want to know.
Exactly. like, we can't come
Wait,
in.
do you get it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. If you're playing me, please don't let it show.
Yeah. Because hearts can't take it anymore. That's hey. You got a good check from the weekend.
Man,
I just want
that's Puffy again.
I just want them to do that once.
What?
Like, to my dad's catalog. Like,
The Weeknd redid that song?
Metro. Yeah, we're The Weeknd and Metro Boomin. It's on Metro's album.
Oh, I haven't.
'Cause my heart can't take it anymore.
Yes, yeah, soft singing.
Yeah.
Soft singing.
I just want them to do that one time, because I know if they do it, that's money for years.
Oh no, it is. Hey man, what if Drake came back and it was on one of your dads? I mean, that would be crazy. Be so much bread just because
Think
everyone
about
would
it
click.
is, yes, I want that to happen, but would it hit anymore? Would it hit the same anymore?
Yeah, it would. I think.
Drake's tried to drop 3. I challenge you, Drake.
No, that other record that produced by the Conductor or whatever, where he's talking shit about Kendrick shit. That shit was alright. You can only hear it like he's on a
I
TV
want
or
one
something.
of those. He gave my grandfather one.
Yeah, he did.
He got like 3 on my grandfather got like 3 songs on Drake, and it's starting to piss me off. Hey Drake, challenge. Take a Joe Levert record, preferably one totally written by him.
Casanova.
No, God, shut up, Maestro. You don't know what you're talking about. Take a Joe Levert record that's not Casanova and that's not written all over your face. Okay? If you do, I will take those, but like, not those. Fuck! Because now he's going to do that.
No, he's not.
So take
I
one of the
never said
records, because we have the publishing for majority of the songs, just not Casanova. So if you would take one of those
Name
records,
some other ones so he
flip
doesn't
it,
keep hearing
challenge.
Casanova.
Practice what you preach.
That's Barry. Now I got to deal with his estate too.
Yeah, oh God, shit. Closure. It's a great song. Closure is a wonderful song that I think you would love.
It's not like you're selling a home. It's a wonderful 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom that you will love.
Amazing.
And you could raise your family in.
If you like Anita Baker, you could do Whatever It Takes, but then you'd have to deal with her, and I've heard she's hard
quite
to
difficult.
deal with. But I don't know.
I heard you. It's so funny because it's just like these niggas do these legendary things and then they're just difficult to give money to.
Bro, it'd be insane.
Like, nigga, people are just trying to hedge. I don't know.
Because Anita Baker, I don't want to fuck my money up because she does have the masters back for that song. I don't know what she's gonna do. But hey, maybe I see you around, or you might be the nicest woman in the world.
AB, let's talk. But
from what the streets is saying, and from what I see on your Twitter, because I follow you.
Oh, is she the one who got into it with Babyface?
Yes.
Oh,
and she be like she be like going, like a fan will be like, "Dang, Anita, we missed you at your show. Wish you didn't cancel." She said, "Well, if you wasn't such a bitch looking for me," and you just like, "Oh, holy shit, Anita Baker, why are you talking to your fans like that?" Like, she's like, I don't know, but I think like she started talking on Twitter how she talks to people in the real world.
Real world, yeah. I'm like, no, Anita, you can't do it over here. Let's see. Okay, she's retweeting fire things.
No. She's in
I gotta see her replies.
Anita Baker's meanest tweets.
Wait, there's a page for this? Seems like she's being nicer.
No, it's just
She like Kendrick.
Anita Baker's Twitter rant against Babyface. Dearest one, you are not privy to the contracts. Yes, wait. Someone said, with all respect, did you call the Babyface a support act? Laugh my ass off. Someone said that.
Yeah.
And Anita said, dearest one, you are not privy to the contracts. Yes, Babyface is a special guest support act on my tour. This false narrative of co-headliner is creating an unrealistic expectations and aggression from his fans towards me. He should tell you guys the truth. And then someone said, but once he saw his fans attacking Miss Baker for things out of her control, he should have said something, yet he lets them continue to attack her on his post. Nobody was attacking her. Everybody was like, Anita, please don't kick him off. Like,
Yeah, because we bought tickets to see him.
we
too.
bought tickets to see him too.
Yeah.
And then she's just like, Kenny's crazies are online bullies. Babyface, please call off your fans. I've been only kind and supportive. And the entire time I was like, no one's attacking you. She was trying to get her fans to start attacking Babyface. So it was like a psyop. It was like Anita Baker was trying to do mind gymnastics on Twitter. But anyway.
but moving a little too slow.
Yeah. But whatever it takes, written by Gerald Levert and Anita Baker. Great song if anybody wants to use it. Where we going next?
Gotta pop in, show this. Today, after many months of intensive diplomacy by the United States along with Egypt and Qatar, Israel and Hamas have reached a ceasefire and hostage deal. My diplomacy never ceased in their efforts to get this done. I will speak more about this soon.
I don't feel like he can speak well enough to broker a deal between the two.
No.
Like the way he, I don't.
You gotta stop. You gotta stop. Come on, man. Come on.
Because if I was Hamas and you were Israel, I'd just be like, shut the fuck up. Like, you can't even speak, old man.
Yeah, I'm not listening to you.
Like, you're actually making me angry or making me listen to you when they're bombing our city or I'm bombing their city.
And the leader of Hamas has been killed.
Has been killed?
Yeah, he was killed like a month.
You see how I said when I'm bombing their city or there because only one city's really being bombed.
Yeah,
only one area.
Yeah,
there's no back and forth.
No, there's like a bomb and then there's like a rock.
Yeah, it's pretty one-sided.
Yeah, it's pretty one-sided.
It's pretty one-sided.
So now they're like, okay, I guess.
It's fucked up too, man, because it's like awesome. Like, really, I just want to say this again. Grew up with Jewish people. Like, I really love Jewish people. Like, I really, really do. Like, brought me to their house for their holidays. They came over to my house for holidays. I grew up with them from like second grade out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, I don't mean to be mean or rude to Jewish people because I've been attracted to Jewish women like this. What? But Israel on some shit, bro. What? I don't even know if I can say this. Can I say this? Are they going to ban us?
They will probably ban. But the second you say that, there's no monetization. I'll tell you that for sure. Okay. No, I would just say more like it's more of the. I want to be able to just put it on the leadership and say it's Netanyahu. That's what I want. But I would say I feel that's as far as you could really go if you want to go there. And then, because he is a very conservative leader. So like, maybe let's just be realistic. If there was somebody who was a bit kinder and understood a bit more in that position, who was also Jewish, maybe it wouldn't be the way that it is currently, but I think that, there's a lot wrong in the history of that state being built. And you can't overlook that. It's almost like the same with why I've always just kind of accepted, America's never going to be what, people aspire as far as like all races being, no, because it's not built on that. So you always gonna have like you can't just put shit over shit and expect it to be better.
Yeah.
That's just not how it works.
Yeah.
You know when you create, it's even like we'll joke around or have differences on the police thing, but at the end of the day, yeah, because I'm looking at it like you can't take something that used to be used to catch slaves and then be like, no, we're gonna reform it. It's gonna help people and so. You know what I mean? That's why shout out, by the way, we didn't say this, but shout out to all the firefighters because really.
Shout out to all the firefighters.
And in
man.
general, too, because I've always fucked with firefighters. Like we said this before, but I've always fucked with firefighters because it's literally one of those few things where it's like, oh no, they're really just here to help the service. That's it.
I would rather call a firefighter.
Hell
than a
yeah. Yeah, because cops have guns, they get scared, they blah, blah, all this kind of shit. Oh, what? No, is there an emergency? Fucking paramedics and firemen are only here to help.
Yep.
They don't give a fuck what's going on other than
I have to stop the bleeding, or we have to stop the fire.
And you never see a motherfucker running outside pointing a gun at a firefighter.
Why do you have a gun? Yeah. Shout out firefighters, man. Y'all really. The firefighters that are, regular employed firefighters and the prison firefighters.
Yeah.
Coming out, and I really think it's cool. I've been watching reports and everything, and then being like, this is our opportunity to get outside and it's a new lease on life. And, I do believe that it would be smart to let them be firefighters after they get out of jail.
And bump them up from $10 to maybe at least $15.
Well, first of all, California, that's one easy fix to your problem right there. Like, if you have a shortage of firefighters and everything, why don't you just allow people that were in the fire program in jail be able to
100%.
Go right into the fire program?
And while you're at it, why don't we make some homeless start fighting some fires?
Well, that's
I'm just saying.
Let's
make some use.
Like, because
No, but the prisoners they've learned. I'm saying, hey, what are we doing? What are we doing? Have you seen the videos of like the weird random fires that even like homeless people have just been like kind of set it? Have you seen that? Yeah, like, hey. You can't just sit around here and it's like almost like, when you're a fucking teenager. You can't just sit around here and do nothing, motherfucker. Like you got to do something. So we need to use these people to do something, and then maybe that will give some of them.
Well, I think that a lot of
the non-mental health issues.
That's what I was gonna say. So like most of the people that are homeless that we see and everything, like, and that like scare us, and then we're like, oh. Like,
some is just drugs though.
Those are mental health. Yeah, and they've done enough drugs to deplete their mental health.
You say yes, but it snapped.
Yeah, like it's gone now.
It's gone now. That's exactly the words I was thinking of. It is gone.
The cord snapped, bro. It's like, it's gone now. So it's like there's no more. I mean, maybe they can come back, but they love drugs too much. So as soon as they get back on their feet, not to say that there aren't, people who change and everything. But I just feel like we just need to get a couple buildings. Well, they'll burn those. I don't know, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, hold on, let me see. Nick sent me something else.
Well, that's the lip reading thing. It starts at 156. But
the arson. Well, I saw this, and mind you, I'm not putting this on, but I did see this happen. This was one of the videos. Somebody got off of their ring. Look at this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So dude just lit a tree on fire. That's a white kid. Let me see. Where's the other one that I saw? There was like a homeless lady outside, and she was just like, well, you saw this one. This is when they thought they caught a guy. I mean, he's walking around with a blowtorch. I don't really understand why you would.
What if he's doing art?
On a bike and a blowtorch? Come on, fam. This is kind of crazy. Just saying, it doesn't look good. Probably not the time to be carrying around a blowtorch.
What if he was trying to get the blowtorch out of a highly flammable area?
Well, then in that case, they didn't hold him on anything. They had nothing to hold him on except for a felony. He had some other a felony probation charge or something like that.
Oh, there you go. You know, we don't know.
No, I'm just saying we don't know, but these are also things that's just like, hey, this isn't necessarily good.
Yeah. No. I mean, listen, bro. You know, a lot of the fires were probably started by the power lines. Because you saw I know you also saw the picture of the tree hanging on the power line and the power line catching it fire.
Nah, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, and I remember the last 3 of the big fires were caused by power lines, and like it was a lawsuit with the company that builds the power line. It's a famous company. I forget their name.
Comment.
Yeah. So it's like it keeps being their fault. So like,
and they're like, "Whoa, can we blame someone else on this one?" Let me see. This is the one.
And this is what the owner
Okay, I have to send this to my.
the gym one. Yeah, that's what I was trying to find.
No, that's the one you were trying to find, huh? Huh, Nick? That's the one you were trying to find, huh, buddy?
I searched up homeless.
Huh, buddy? No, it's all good. I know you searched up homeless woman fire. I did that too. We got to think outside the box. No, I'm kidding. It's fine.
oh no, I didn't log out of my Fitbod.
Oh yeah, it's just like you've been working
And
out
this
for
is
hours.
what the
Oh,
owner
my
of the
God.
gym saw on
Look.
his surveillance cameras outside his gym on Sunday morning, right around 4:40 a.m. A woman bent over a pile of objects, and slowly you can see the flicker of the flame getting bigger and bigger. Then she begins to walk away. From another angle, you can see her walking away down Eagle Rock Boulevard. Cameras then capturing just how big that fire got. The gym owner saying this woman loaded the mattress onto their fitness tire that was sitting under the wood-constructed pergola, all of that going up in flames. Yuki, the gym's owner, saying someone drove by and saw the fire that early Sunday morning, calling 911.
Shout
And
out
this
to
is
the
what the
firefighters.
owner of the gym saw on his surveillance camera.
Are we ever gonna know who those people are?
That's what I'm saying. But that's the thing. So you can't charge them with anything, right? Because they're homeless. So it's no like, come on, man. Come on. We can't. You can't.
That's rough.
Can't just have this going on. Because also now we don't know. Did you hear about the Humvees that got stolen from the National Guard base while all the fires were going on?
Nice.
Hold on, let me show you that.
Anarchy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's bro. It's.
I listen.
Hold
So
on.
what do you want to happen in California? Well, we got a Los Angeles 2.0 coming.
Are thinking about. There's another component that not many outside of California are thinking about, and that is the insurance of it all.
Oh,
So
no,
according to
that's
the
the
most
wrong That's not the one. She had another one. That is actually pretty. It was talking about the the Humvees that were found. I was like, this is actually kind of crazy. Hold on, but continue while I look this up. Oh, you're gonna say, what do I want to happen in California?
Yeah. What do you want? What do you want from California? What do you want?
I think at this point it is. I mean, I think Gavin needs to go. I think that's.
You think he's gonna go before all of these big events come?
No, but I think his next time he can run will be. It's like right before the Olympics, right?
Is it?
I think so. Let me see. So
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't want all these problems. I don't understand why you would stay.
because he likes the power. Also, look. I mean, once again, we're just in L.A. LA's having these problems. San Francisco's not doing well.
Yeah, he's San Francisco.
He's
too.
all of it.
I see, and that's another thing.
Number one thing when you talk to Gavin, when is Gavin Newsom's term up? They will elect a new governor 2026. So yeah, he's gonna take this shit storm for a year, and then he's out.
Then he's out.
But he wants to be president, and that's what this is. I don't know if you can try to run for president after this shit. Nope.
Let's see what happens in 2028. If by 2030, LA is like this new pristine city.
LA Times, who is running for California governor in 2026? Meet the potential candidates. These niggas are already with it. They're like Tony Atkins,
She like Bitcoin.
First female and first out LGBTQ plus president pro tem in state history. Okay. She's 62 years old.
She's gay.
Like, yeah, like what?
Her biggest splash, she's gay.
Like that was the best, her biggest, wow. That's it?
Wait, plus pro, what does that mean?
I don't even know.
She's gay.
That's so crazy. Because the particulars are nothing. Lives in San Diego with her wife, an affordable housing and economic development consultant. She grew up in rural Virginia, the daughter of a coal miner and a seamstress.
See, I didn't even know
She's a Democrat.
I didn't know Pete Buttigieg was gay until a little later. And then I was like,
Well,
he gay.
That shouldn't be your biggest
But
splash.
that shouldn't be your biggest splash.
That's not, I feel like I always say this, who you have sex with should not be your identity.
No.
That should just be an add-on to.
No, that should be your fucking business.
Your business. No, your business. But I'm saying an add-on to your personal. Yeah, this is what I like. This is what I'm into. It's almost like no one goes down the list of the kinks they're into. No one does that.
So why the?
So why does it matter?
Or the mushrooms you do.
Nick.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you like that?
Stephen
Do
J.
you like that people like that's what people do when you speak? Do you enjoy that? Because it's not just us. You know what I mean. You say shit and they'll be like, all right, so on to the next. That's not good. You're becoming the boy who cried wolf.
Stephen J. Klubeck. Top job, founder of the timeshare company Diamond Resorts International. So he's a good bullshitter. Biggest splash. Appeared on the TV show Undercover Boss. Yo, this is ass. Klubeck grew 63, grew up in Encino, at least he's from here, and has lived in Nevada and California. He lives in Beverly Hills, and has 3 adult children. He's a Democrat. Klubeck made his fortune in real estate and hospitality and founded Diamond Resorts International, sprawling timeshare and vacation parent company.
He's a scumbag because he does timeshares.
Oh, timeshares. He's a complete scumbag. That's what I was saying. He knows how to get over on people instantly. He makes people make long-term poor decisions.
Yeah.
And maybe he's one.
He's definitely one.
He's one.
That's great. That was great.
Okay, let's see. Eleni
Kunalakis.
Is she Hawaiian? She better be Hawaiian. Major fundraiser for top job, California Lieutenant Governor. Okay. Major fundraiser for Hillary Clinton 2008 and 2016 presidential.
That's a better big splash than
undercover boss and fucking I'm gay. Like, what are we talking about?
What?
Like, at least, okay. Particulars. Wait, I gotta get this. Kunalakis, 58, is the daughter of wealthy Sacramento developer Angelo Toukalopoulos.
Okay.
And is married to foreign affairs columnist, God damn it, Marcos Kunalakis. They live in San Francisco. Oh, wow. So only Democrats are running?
Next. Go to the next one. That's the last one?
Hey, Tony Thurman.
Yeah.
Please be the Republican. That would be hilarious.
Oh, God. California superintendent. Okay.
Public instruction. Kicked out of Chino Valley Unified School District Board meeting after opposing a policy to inform parents about student gender identity. Wait, which side was he on? And then third and 56
it's
represented.
never good when your biggest splash starts with kicked out. Like,
it's not.
Like, why would you? Like, you open it up with kicked out. Like, that's a microaggression.
But it depends. Because if he was kicked out because he's like, this is ridiculous, you shouldn't tell the parents. That's kind of crazy. But if he got kicked out because he's like, hell no, I'm liberal as hell. But you better tell the fucking parents. If that's why, then it's kind of like hey, he got a little fight.
Okay, but like if the kid is coming out to their teacher, right, and they're like, hey, I think I'm a girl, like, but my dad will kill me.
I hear you, but see, here's my problem. I don't trust.
We've had this discussion before.
It's just still, I don't trust the teacher.
No. I don't trust the teacher either.
That's my biggest thing. Because even though I might kill you, I'm not gonna really kill you.
You're not the teacher, right? You're not the crazy parent. You know what I'm saying? So it's like put yourself in the teacher's or the child's foot
No, I get it.
Shoes.
I get it.
Yeah,
but it's still weird though, man.
But it's weird. But I'm trying to say a solution. Like that's just instead of us being like it's weird.
Okay.
What is the solution to a kid coming up to their teacher that you've known for years? This is you love this kid and the kid.
Once again, my solution was, hey, that shit's cool at like 15, 16. I don't like it, but at 15, 16, I feel it because now this kid has his wits about him at least to know like, A, if what I'm feeling I might really be seriously trying to do. You know what I mean? Because I'm growing.
So you could keep that, you could talk through it with them at 15, 16?
At 15, 16, I could understand a teacher kind of being a little more like, hey, he's growing up or she's growing up into a whatever kind of adult. If I don't have to share their information, I won't. I don't think there should be a law at 12. Any point. 12, fuck no. My 12-year-old doesn't.
So I come up to you. I'm a child.
Also, I have a problem with the law. Here's another thing. It's one thing if this is just how things are panning out and people are having, relationships the way people have, and I'm no weird shit. Just people have relationships. Hey, this teacher, I can confide in them. They've been blah, blah, blah. I can't. People have always had these kind of relationships. Yeah. They didn't need a fucking law from the government to enforce it.
So I'm coming to you. That's my child. We've had a relationship. Really, I've known you for years.
Just a good teacher.
You're just a great teacher.
Yeah.
Hey, I think I'm trans. I've been thinking this for a little while, sir, and I tried to bring it up to my father, and he savagely beat me. So I told him I'm not trans, but I am. I need to talk to somebody. What do I do? First and foremost,
why you roped me into this shit?
That's my first and foremost. First and foremost, you're never gonna feel comfortable enough with me to feel like you can tell me that shit as your student. I already don't.
Stop.
I already don't fucking. I don't really fuck with kids, bro. Like y'all little assholes. Be like you'll never be like.
Well, here's the problem. Here's the issue. Okay. So here's the thing. We live in this society where, and I do agree for multiple reasons. Yeah, the world, you're supposed to treat everyone with respect, and you shouldn't make anyone feel ostracized. But it is not my job, and it is not the people of the world's job to make you feel comfortable. So that's first off. So I feel when you are taking on an undertaking such as this, and I'm not, regardless of. This has nothing to do with right, wrong, any of that. That's to do with if you're taking on an undertaking, something that is this life-changing, and you're going to go out on that limb, yeah, it's going to be uncomfortable, and you need to fucking be ready for that. And I feel the issue is the only kind of teacher that a kid would go up and say this shit to is going to be the kind of person who is so ideologically psyoped about this that they're not even going to sit here and talk reason with the kid. So it's going to be however you feel is okay. So if you're a cat tomorrow, that's okay too.
Ask me the same question I just asked you. I'm the teacher.
So Mr. Levert.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey,
how you feeling, boy?
How you doing?
Talk up, man. What's up? What do you want?
That doesn't really fit my. Well, I was just here to tell. Already, I don't want to tell.
Exactly. That's why I said you're not gonna feel comfortable enough to tell me. But keep going.
You're gonna see the way I'm holding this backpack. You're gonna be like, this.
No, keep going.
Well, I was.
Phil, what do you want?
Felicia. I was talking to my father, and I told him that I was trans, and he savagely beat me. And then I told him I wasn't, and the Philmeister was still going. No, but I'm Felicia.
Nope.
Mr. Levert, can you please?
Nope.
What do you mean no?
Nope.
Do you
we're going to Miss Hills. We're going to Miss Hills' office.
Do you not respect my truth?
Their guidance counselor that's supposed to give you
I'm
guidance.
closer to you, Mr.
We're going to Miss closer to me, nigga. You ain't never been in a room by ourselves.
Wait, hold on. We can look around. This is the first time.
Wait, first time
Let me
me
get
and
out.
you have ever had a one-on-one. So close to me. This is the closest you have ever been to me, son, daughter, whatever you want to be, Felicia. But we are going to your guidance counselor, Felicia, because I'm not equipped for any of this. And then your father, who savagely beat me,
He might want to
he's gonna come and savagely beat me. So you putting all of us at risk, Felicia.
So here's my question.
That's why I can never be a teacher.
If we go to Miss, but here's my problem. If we go,
Protocol in teaching world, though.
but that's great protocol. But here's the problem now.
So I just follow protocol like my natural instinct, because Phil was Nick is a teacher. Phil was a teacher.
Bill was my father.
No. What you said about like law being specific, like and being embedded, is like actually it should be there. It's there for a reason, because like in the early '80s and all the other shit, we had niggas that was touching kids.
Sandusky.
So it's like if you have anything that has to do with in Texas, where I was certified. In Texas, it's like if anything that has to do with sex comes up with a conversation with a kid, you're bringing it. It's like literally a protocol. You take them to this counselor, you do this. Nigga, my first day of teaching, I literally saw a kid getting head. Like, and I'm like walking up the stairs, and I'm like, my first day, let's go, let's do it. And all I see is like this kid with tattoos all over his face, and he's just going like, yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, am I in jail?
You went to the school?
Huh?
You went to the school?
Yeah, I was teaching the hood, man. I was teaching the Latino
Sheesh.
Sam Houston Math Science Technology Center. But anyways, yeah, he was getting head, and I'm like, go to class, and I didn't know what to say.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, y'all lucky I'm new, because I would have sent y'all to the office. Then I got to my classroom. I'm like, I think I have to send these kids to the office.
Yeah, because at this point, yeah.
You know.
Then they could be like, he made us he watched. He made us do it.
Hey.
I don't listen. I will tell on the kids.
That's
so
why
fast.
they called my foster mother, because the girl said she was, and I was lookout.
Yeah, I'm not. See, I would tell on. I am not. You're not.
No,
I'm sorry, child.
But see, now here's the weird thing, though. So now we've done this whole exercise, and still, all you've done, which was smarter than what I did, but all you've done is offset it to the counselor.
Yeah.
Now that same law goes to, well, the counselor can't tell the parent either, because now once again it gets into this weird space of
Felicia, you're learning a broader lesson.
Yeah, it's like this, I can't
tell nobody.
There's nothing. So just think about this though. At my kid's school, because I can just see, and once again, people have made the good argument that like if you don't know, or if it's something that's this hidden and you're only finding out, you're not really an active parent anyway, and that's fair too to an extent. But I just think at a certain age, this shit can be so trivial because kids don't even understand really what sex is or what they're really doing. So it's kind of stupid. Like I'm not gonna let my 10-year-old or 11-year-old tell me like. The same way I wouldn't let them tell me that they're fucking, the fairy from Tinkerbell from fucking Disney. I'm not going to let you tell me that you're not what I know you are, because you're not old enough to make any decision at all or make money or do anything. So these are all just ideas that you are playing with, which, listen, you might have a very broad imagination, but you also might do this shit for 2 years and then be like, yeah, I'm over that, just like kids do with a lot of shit. So once again, at a certain age, 15 to 16 is the first time I'm like, I wouldn't like it, but I understand it's like, yo, you're about to actually start having sex. You're about to actually start. So now it's a little bit different. You know what you like. At 11, you don't even know what.
Well, no, now me, like in my home, I think we've had this discussion before, but me, I'm going to talk you through everything. We're going to work everything out. If this is how you feel, we ain't making no major decisions, no permanent decisions until you're 18.
Yeah, no.
Until you're of age, and until you can do that yourself.
You can go do it yourself. And
I'm going to support you. I'm going to be there with you. But I need you. I would much rather you wait till you was like 23 325 or something like that. Just be like from a standpoint of me going through all of my different changes and in life and what I was doing at 21 and 26. And then, like, you know what I'm saying? In a lot of ways, like, I didn't get my shit together until I was in my 30s. Right. So it's like you might not know until, and it's like you want to spare your child of making a mistake, but at the same time you do have to allow them to make those mistakes themselves.
But this is such a different kind of
I'm not gonna.
It is a mistake, like, and what I'm saying is if they were wanting to do transition or all that kind of shit, if this were a mistake, like something they're just like, oh, I was wrong. This is one of the most. That's my only thing. It's like one of the most detrimental mistakes you can make, especially if you make it too early.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, look, I love you. We gonna ride it. Like, you want to buy those clothes? That's what clothes you like? All right, cool. But, like, permanent decisions, like, let's wait till you're of age. Right. That's my biggest thing. Yeah. Let's wait till you're of age because your brain's still going to be developing and you're still going to be, you might think you're a trans, but really you just gay.
And that's and that's fine too.
And that's fine too.
Because you might just want, once again, because also when you're a kid too, it's like when you're a baby, right? Your brain's so undeveloped, but at the same time, you notice when you fucking fall and motherfuckers start giving you more attention. Like you get it.
You fall
into it because it's the same way when we're young and we do something funny and someone finds it funny and then we beat that shit to the wheels to the point where they're like, stop, that shit's stupid, don't do that no more. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, we're so underdeveloped as children that you're just doing what works and what gets you the affection, love, attention you feel you need at the time.
Yeah.
And that can be a whole lot of things when you don't really know other ways to get that and how many other things are in the world.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of like if your kids always applauded because, you know, like, you know, we've all met the kids when they're younger and you're like, oh yeah, he's probably gay. Like even when you're younger, you're like, oh yeah, he's probably going to be gay. Even those kids though, if you're championed into that, like it's constantly champion. Like I remember one time I was at Disney World and I saw like a mom with her kid and little white boy, like super young, and he has on like a pink top tied in the front with little short shorts, and it's just kind of like you're giving. But not only that, a bigger thing, even past the sexual or the sex of it all. What happened? What'd you say?
I thought I saw smoke.
Nigga, not in here.
Did you puff your? I did. You puffed your vape? Yeah, I did. Okay, I saw smoke from somewhere, and I was like, wait. I'm sorry, I'm listening.
But I was going to say, even past the sex of it all, when you see that kind of thing, now you're looking at a human being who's being championed and applauded for no real skill. And that is a detrimental thing to carry over into life. You see what I'm getting at? Because it's what are you applauding this child for? It's not like they did good at the recital. It's not like they did blah, blah, blah. Like, I just feel like it's back to the identity thing. Everything that can't be your biggest splash.
I don't think that should be your biggest splash, but I think it is showing that you are, in this society, you're willing enough to be yourself. But like you just said, sometimes people see, oh, that garners attention. Oh, that is
exactly.
Right, so I'm gonna go that direction.
Yeah, no, it's very different when you are open to being yourself, but then you also are like, you know, you're crushing it at other shit. Yeah. Like, no, like that's just like, oh, I fuck with you. You are yourself, but you are also super talented at this, and you ain't letting nobody tell you because of this you can't do this. I fuck with you, but it can't just be, yeah,
I'm
gay and I'm here.
You gotta be like, yeah. You gotta be like, holy shit, he just did 80 triple doubles. He's the best basketball player, and I'm gay. Oh shit!
A lot of the players in the NBA won't be so kind.
No, but I'm the best. So like, what are you gonna say to the best?
Yeah. Or even just, hey, yeah, I look at this great resume. I also happen to sleep with people of the same sex.
No, It's better when you just find. It's
It
better
doesn't matter
when you find
though.
out. Like,
My point though is
don't put
there's a resume.
Don't say that in the interview. Like don't. Like there's no need to say it in the interview. Like look at my resume. It's great. It's great, isn't it? It's great. And they're like, you know what? Tell me something else about yourself that makes you stand out.
I'm super. Thanks for asking.
You're hired. He's fucking hired. He broke in a song.
Oh, no.
But
We also needed to meet our DEI quota.
well, we don't know how long that's gonna be around.
Slashing prices like Walmart.
Oh God.
Shit.
They're slashing niggas like Walmart. Watch.
You know what's
Watch,
so crazy
watch,
though? No,
watch.
I still say this. I think it's just funny because for a policy like that, we get the least out of it. I do think the fucked up thing is we get so little out of it, but then the inverse effect of it is going to hurt us. I get that.
We might get a little out of it, but that little smidgen is a cool little. Now I'm telling you, bro, they're gonna make. It's gonna be so white. It's gonna look like Donald Trump's cabinet when he was in office. When Omarosa left.
Have you seen the new cabinet? I'm like, it's a lot of whites.
And it's like they're getting more racister.
Racist.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, you just listening to Joy Reid. No, I'm kidding.
Who's that? See,
the lady on
fuck
MSNBC.
you. I don't even
You know who
listen.
she
I don't even know who that is.
Joanne Reid. You know who she is. She got the fade. She be on MSNBC.
Oh yeah.
It's blonde. Oh yeah, she's okay.
He's a Democrat.
Yep, I know. Yeah. Campaign launch September 2023. Let's see. Antonio Viragosa.
Increasing the Los Angeles Police Department to 10,000. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. And leading a major drop in violent crime. Oh, he was the mayor for a second. See, that's a splash. Not a great splash. Not a splash I love.
I mean, I know white people love more police. I don't like police.
He's 71. Served as state assembly speaker before being elected mayor of nation's second largest city. The former mayor was raised by a single mother in Boyle Heights and currently lives in Los Angeles. He has 4 children. He is a Democrat. So wait, is no one running who's Republican? Oh, this lady. I just saw her talking to.
Her name's Betty. We need to go to Medellin. I'm going to Medellin. I don't know what y'all need.
She was California controller. During Yee's tenure as controller, her agency uncovered tens of millions of dollars of local government misspending and questionable financial practices at state agencies.
Oh, really?
67. She was born to Chinese immigrant parents and grew up in San Francisco. So wait, time out, dude. So they're just not going to show you any Republicans around.
Because I mean, the state's been blue forever. Yeah. So it's like they're.
I wonder if they did this before the fires. Wrote this article because I feel like now they might be like, well, here's a couple other options. When was this written? November 11th,
August
2024.
9th, right when the fire started.
No, November 11th.
Oh my God,
2024.
I'm dyslexic with years.
Yeah, that's what that was. Yeah, now they might. Did you see the head of the LA Times come out and was like, yo, he was.
What?
Hold on. The head of the LA Times came out and said he regret endorsing Karen Bass.
Accept some blame, right? So at the LA, first of all, we'll accept some blame, right? So at the LA Times, we endorse Karen Bass. I think right now in front, that's a mistake, and we admit that. So I thought it was very important early on for me to come out, and I think we were one of the few to say competence matters. Maybe 23 million.
I'm just
views
saying, it's
show how
funny when you see like
really,
even like.
What did she do that was so?
No,
wrong?
that's the thing. I think she's the easiest one to throw under the bus.
Because like really, like talk to me. What did she do that was so wrong?
Well,
what has she done?
First off, she's only the mayor of LA, so even the other fires apparently like Altadena and all that stuff wasn't even.
That have shit to do.
No, right. And then guess what I found out? You know, the Palisades has their own mayor.
Okay. So
and that nigga's like old as hell, and they just never showed him.
Boom.
Yeah,
so,
I agree. She's being thrown under the bus.
I just feel like she's a black woman being thrown under the bus.
She's being thrown under the bus.
But it's I have said I don't care what you are, who you are, what you look like. I am always gonna be critical of our.
Her shit was bad as far as the budget that came out. Yes,
she cut 17 million from the fire department. Yes. That's one of the speaking.
And then she raised that in police.
Yeah. Okay. So she raised that in police, but she took it away from fire.
Right.
But the thing about it is this fire is 17 million means nothing to what this fire
facts
is.
But, facts. But it's the fact of it's being cut, so that shouldn't have happened.
That shouldn't have. But
and then
this fire, nothing could have prepared Los Angeles for this fire.
Nothing could have prepared us for this fire. But what I will say is, when you, just from my perspective, when you look and read at all the things, it's kind of like, yeah, but we could have been better prepared. That's all I'm saying. And now I'm not saying that it would have been fine, but like, let's be real. Rick Caruso, the Palisades fucking.
I don't think because I was listening to a firefighter speak, and he was basically like, he's like, usually per fire, one house, we have 2 to 3 fire trucks there to help us do this. There's 8,000 houses on fire. If there's 8,000 houses and then you need 3 trucks per house to put each house out, I don't think the state of California has 90,000 fire trucks. He's like, regardless of preparedness, you could always be more prepared. Yeah, you could always
but there
be
could
more
also
prepared.
Be, the water pressure could have been right, so water could have actually came out of the hydrants. I get that the hydrants weren't going to take care of everything, but if there was water coming out,
fire was coming out of the hydrants until it wasn't anymore, right?
No, they weren't getting.
There
water.
were some area. There were certain areas that was,
and apparently it's because the what is it they have these tankers that have to fill up, and then if too much pressure is being spit out.
Is that a mayor problem or a governor problem?
No, these are all governor problems. No, these are all governor problems. But and then also it doesn't look good because, like I was saying, fucking Rick Caruso, the guy who lost the mayor race, he owns that the Palisades Village, and he also owns the Grove, and he hired private fucking firefighters and
to protect.
That shit is completely
fine.
Completely fine. And it's just, once again, it doesn't look great when the guy who lost is like, see, my shit's still standing. And when you go across the street, my nigga, it's all, look, that's across the street. Across the street.
Everything on, oh my gosh, everything on Monument.
That's crazy. So I'm just saying, like, I personally feel, like I said, Karen Bass is being thrown under the bus, but I also think the reason it's so easy to throw her under the bus is because everybody who's so on one side don't want to say shit about Gavin Newsom either. So then it's like the only people who gonna stand up for Karen Bass are black people. Also, it didn't look good that she was in Africa when this shit was happening.
That's not her fault.
No, I'm not saying
it didn't look good.
It doesn't look good.
But it doesn't. That's not her fault.
It's not her fault.
But it's like, I just feel like. But also, like, you can't really be mad at a Karen Bass because she chose this job. Like, you chose to be the mayor of Los Angeles,
a place that this shit happens every year.
So it's
like not this, but fires.
So like, there's no being sad. There's no feeling bad.
She was the mayor of
Los Angeles. No one forced you to be this.
Yeah.
You thought you could fix this, huh?
And it just sucks because, like, it's once again, we know how these games are played.
Yeah.
You know what? Yes. Am I surprised that she's getting? A lot of people love saying her name first before Gavin Newsom. No, it's not at all.
They eat that
shit up. I get it. It's just like, did you see the LAFD? The lady who said, well, I get she's a lesbian, I guess, but she's just, well, if your husband gets caught in a fire, well, I'm just gonna say he got caught in the wrong place. Like, what? I gotta find.
What were they saying? Because they wanted a
Can you carry
a
man out of the fire? Can you carry a man out of the fire? Well, if your husband gets caught in the fire and I have to carry him out, I'm gonna tell him he got caught in the wrong place. And she's the head of DEI at. She makes $400,000 a year. Head of DEI at the LAFD. And my point is more so, why exactly would you? Even the people who clip the clip, when you see it, it's like, why would you clip that? Like, that's not something we should.
To your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that
that's the actress. Yes.
Situation better. Is she strong enough to do this? Or you couldn't carry my husband out of a fire. Which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire.
Wait, she clipped that?
Never.
That's what
You
I'm
wanna
getting
see-
at.
It's not even like someone was interviewing her.
No.
She thought it was cute to
Well,
say that.
she didn't. Yeah, and then they clipped it and used it for something.
And they were like, "Yeah, bless that one."
But this is what I'm saying. It's the thought process of all of this. That it's not so much. I'm not pointing blame at the people. It's the thought process that someone clips that and thinks that's okay and cute. We're talking about fucking firefighters. No one cared, bro. All that race shit goes out the window when it comes to your house is burning down. Someone has to save you. Let's just be real. If that person is actually doing their job, they're going to save you. And if they're down to save you, you're going to go with them. That is what that is. And are you strong enough to help me and move this shit? That's all that matters at that point. And I don't think niggas who are going to give a fuck if you're gay, white, Asian, trans, any of this shit. I don't think they're gonna give a fuck if they're gonna become a firefighter. I'm not picking that gay nigga up. There's a fire. I can't see you. I don't know what you are. I don't care. I just need to get you out this fucking
screaming
smoke.
like that?
Imagine. Yo. No, sorry, man. I got you. Ah! Why are you screaming like that? That's happening nowhere ever. And that's where it gets, just like I say, it just gets to me in my head. It just gets crazy. It's like, this isn't, we're fighting a fight that, what are we fighting? What are we doing? What are we doing? It's like they're sitting here being like,
equality.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Women's rights.
You can have the rights. That's fine. But what I'm saying is you're sitting here just like the head of the LAFD. She's like, well, we need more women on the force. We need more women on the force. Fine, but if they're not fucking signing up.
More women want to be on the force?
Thank you. What are we doing? Why do we have to meet some metric? It doesn't matter. If they're not signing up in droves to do it.
But I know who would be signing up in droves.
Ex-criminals.
100%.
And you want to know
Niggas
something?
that
Niggas that work out all fucking day.
Niggas that can put you over their shoulders and carry you out of the fire when you broke both of your legs.
In a non-sexual way and a sexual way.
Like, yeah, wow.
Bro, listen. I'd love to see. I have the video for that. I'd love to see this nigga become a firefighter.
You thought? Huh? You need a special invite? This ain't no picnic.
Yeah, nigga. I want you to come carry a motherfucker out of the house. I think you can do it. Nigga, crib walking and working out. You was doing this today? Yeah, I think he could do the job.
Yeah, I think he could too. I definitely think Carlos can help us out here.
He should be a firefighter.
And then, like, as he's carrying me out, I'm like, thanks, sissy. And I'll be like, I don't know what came over me. I'm sorry. I don't speak like that normally.
You know what he'll say?
No, you cool, Holmes.
You don't look like me.
No, see, that would never happen.
Never happen.
We would bond. He'd be like, I got you, Holmes. And I'd be like,
you,
yeah, you come to the carne asada. And I'd be like, yeah.
You heard I was invited
You
to
heard
the carne
I
asada?
already know you was invited to the
Did you ever see
asada.
this video?
What? Say, hey, nigga. Hey, nigga, shut up. Do what? Say, hey, nigga, shut up. Hey, nigga, shut up.
The way they look at each other.
Now, what are we waiting for?
What are we waiting for?
I don't know. I don't know. He's telling me to do things. Hey, nigga, shut up.
He's telling me to do things. Yo, that motherfucker said, hey, nigger, shut up.
I think that's a great place to end it. Like, I don't know.
All right, y'all.
Wait. Do you really want to end it?
We could.
Are we finished? Did we get through
There was
everything?
one thing that you had on the list that I definitely want to talk about, and I was going to say, hey, even with all my views, I am not down with that. In Florida, not being able to record the police for up to, 25 feet?
Oh, yeah, but it's Florida.
No, I get it, but it's Florida. Nigga, I need to be listen.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, honestly, the way I'm looking at it is like, there are places that you just don't go to. Like,
but I'm not making Florida one of those places.
Because you want to go to Mar-a-Lago.
That's not the only reason.
And we like Miami and all that stuff. Like,
Florida. I like Florida.
I don't care for Florida at all.
I mean, you got
There's nothing about Florida.
You got to
that
stay in your pockets.
Okay, so look, this is what
you got to stay in your
okay,
pockets.
taxes, right? Taxes? They're
Yeah.
good at taxes. But the thing about it is like my cousin lives in Florida. I like going out and kicking it with him. He's fun. And then you go out Miami, but it's just expensive.
Yes.
Like, I can go to Medellin and live one night in Miami is like a week in Medellin or something.
Facts,
like that.
yeah.
So it's just like, excuse me, I don't want Florida.
Where
I
else
hate
you
it.
gonna live on a beach after what just happened out here? You gotta go to Florida.
Nope, you can go to Colombia yet again, Cartagena.
These
the
niggas
beach.
just want to be out the country.
Yeah, or you go to Brazil, Rio de Janeiro.
But they're about to make America healthy again.
Phuket, you can go to Phuket, Thailand. They have a beautiful beach. I'm not doing this shit. Like, I am not.
He said, I'm not getting caught up in these hurricanes, these fires.
I'm sick of y'all shit.
Yeah.
I already make my money in America. My money's coming in. I'm fine. I want to get the fuck out of here. If I can get a Puerto Rican address, then I can fucking not get taxed and everything will be okay.
Or you could just move to Florida.
And get shot.
You ain't gotta be
They're
there all the
literally
time.
putting the new Grand Theft Auto in Florida. It's Florida Man.
Yeah, niggas about to go crazy. You know, I heard a story. So you know why Florida Man is actually such a thing? Other than we know niggas are crazy in Florida. No, because apparently Florida, all of the cases are open. So it's like, you know how like everything that someone goes to the police station for, everything that it's all open record.
Yeah. So you could just
it
look
is
up
not
any-
that way in other places. So apparently a lot of newspapers and shit back in the day, they just write about that because there's always some crazy shit going
So
on.
you can just type it and then you can look at Florida Man bites some person's
And that's why it's
nose
always
off.
Florida Man.
I love
Because all their news is open. My homie from Florida told me that. He was like, yeah, dude. He's like, people are crazy everywhere. It's just their shit doesn't all come out every day.
No, that's your homie just trying to defend his state. I'm sorry. Florida's fucking nuts.
Florida is nuts.
Florida is the handgun of America.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I say because it's shaped like a handgun.
I know. But I'm sitting here. Is it nuttier than California? I don't know. In different ways, yes.
No, you'll die faster in Florida.
Yeah.
You'll die faster.
Me?
You can die faster.
But
You can go to
overall-
jail or die faster in Florida. Way faster.
Yeah.
And you can go to jail.
Because the South.
Yeah, like, and you be in jail. Like
life.
Yeah, exactly. Or get eaten by an alligator. Or like.
I want to go hunt some gators.
Yeah, not me. I'm good. Or you can go
That's one of the trips you don't want to go.
You know, like Miami cool, but like not really.
Yeah, no,
not really.
No, you got to be up.
Right, Nick? It's like I think we've been going to Miami for years.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The Miami, no bullshit. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. Miami, you have to be really up and with some white people.
Yeah, you have to have the money right.
Yeah,
If I go to Miami, I want to stay at the one hotel. I want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be
It's not
right
even
up.
the Fountain Blue no more.
It's not even the one. The one. It's always
I know.
been the one for me. And
It's
you know,
always been the one for me.
God damn it! And you know what I'm saying? And chilling on the beach, that only goes so far for so many days. And then like for the clubs, like they racist low key down there.
No, yeah,
So when you
that's
try
what
to
I say,
go
you
into the
gotta-
clubs, like they
Gotta be with some white
treating you
people.
fucked up, or you gotta pay them a lot of
Or
money.
you got to
to
be
let
there on
in.
Sunday nights.
So I'm just like, I don't want to go out because you treat me bad. Like, I'm not going to go to a place where it's like, oh, you can only come in. I've never wanted to be accepted
No,
that
right.
bad. Like, to want to, like, nah. So it's like, I'd rather just go to Colombia and have a great time.
Right.
We going to Colombia?
We'll see. Yes, at some point. I'm down to go.
You got 30 days.
You're about to go this early in the year?
Nigga, it's $200, $300 you get there.
Really?
Yeah, the fucking rooms are $60, like, for a fly ass place, $60 to $80 a night. If we could get
Oh, I like how Nick said, no, we're going to Colombia.
If you want to stay in in a really nice hotel called like the Dan Carlton, they have armed security in the front and everything. $100, $110 a night. Dan Carlton, Medellin, right? Medellin.
I guess for there.
Yeah, that's the super pool. And then
It's funny when you go to other places that don't have a whole lot of luxury. You see like what they consider luxury, like those first couches. No, I'm just saying it's just funny. Like they put shit in there that's a little off because they don't do this all the time.
Yeah.
Whereas like we're so practiced in it, it's like oh no.
Yeah. Look at the prices.
All right, let's see. If I want to stay a night, nah, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna ball out a little bit, but they love, you know what I'm saying. Get one room, you know what I'm saying. 5 rooms. What we looking at? What we talking about? Please wait while we check availability for your dates. Last minute availability. Book now before the rooms sell out, nigga. It's Colombia.
Well, leave Colombia alone. We love you.
784.
Oh, that's the presidential suite.
Yeah.
That's a great price for the Prezi.
Yeah, I don't need that.
I mean, that's still a nice price for.
Yeah, what world are y'all living in? How large is this presidential suite? What's in here? Nothing. Nothing that important.
Does it not have 2 rooms? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
Yeah, look at that's the Prezi.
You're staying a whole week and a half.
Yeah, 784 a night.
Per night?
That's a lot of money.
Oh, look, 126.
Yeah, there we go. No, yeah, maybe we go check it out.
No, go to Airbnb.
I want something. I want a hotel if I go there.
No, you don't feel.
Yeah, safe. I'm going. Yeah.
No, but the hotels aren't fun.
What you mean? They are fun. What, you can't bring people to the hotels or something? 10 nights for 1,640. That's yeah.
That's
no, it's
10 nights.
That's $100 a night, basically.
I was expecting to spend $32.
There's the gym right there. It's outside, but then it goes inside too. Like
oh, that's fire.
So the gym's outside, so the bikes and the treadmills right outside of the pool, and then if you go in downstairs and in, like there's a full gym down there.
That's sick. Yeah, that's it.
But like when politicians and shit come in, they stay there and like
right. Yeah, junior suites.
But just go to Airbnbs. Trust me, please.
Ah, God, I don't like Airbnb.
Airbnb.
They're assholes.
They are. I met a guy though. Like,
you want to talk about a racist company?
No,
the people who own these homes, they won't let you rent shit out here.
Medellin.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, no, you got to change your profile picture, but I can't get away with shit because my name's Lemicah.
My name is Maestro. How do you think that pans out?
Yeah. Look, yeah.
Maestro doesn't sound black.
Nope, it doesn't.
Doesn't sound white.
Could be like an artist.
Maestro Harrell.
Look at that. $393 for the whole stay.
No way.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's not per night?
No, that's the entire stay. They don't
What?
You don't be listening to me, bro.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Living room.
2,000 pesos.
Nigga, what? It got a whole bar and shit? Oh, okay. So
That's
it's just,
not even shit.
it's
though.
a studio.
Get out of
But
that.
I'm just saying, get out of it.
That's not even it. Go to.
This is some shit that's at least 1,000. Let's see. 903. Let's see. Apartment in Medellin.
Yeah, guest favorites are good. Look at that.
This is wild. This looks like people are doing a lot of cocaine in this apartment.
It's Colombia.
Yeah, no, I know. That's what I'm saying. This looks like a cocaine apartment.
Get out of it. Go to the next one.
Get out of it. Loft. Luxury apartment. Oh, got the grill at the jacuzzi. And okay, I like this. I like this now.
Yeah.
Oh man, in the bed. Oh nigga, what?
You understand what I'm saying?
Oh boy, what? And then you could go upstairs with the bedroom's a whole separate. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a massage room?
You understand what I'm saying? Y'all don't get what I'm saying. Like, y'all don't understand.
They got a whole Epstein massage room.
So I only be trying to lead my friends to wealth.
It's the gym in the building.
luxury.
Oh, it's in the building. Okay.
I try to lead them to wealth and luxury. So, like, I'm like, yo, guys, we can do this. It's a great price. They're like, I don't know. It's come. Trust me. Guys, buy Bitcoin. It's great. Trust me. All right. Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, that's not even half of it. It's not even like the best of the best. It's just kind of. I got a guy that owns a building, and they have like 5 units in it, and each unit is its own like different design and suite, and has an upstairs and downstairs.
And what's that? $1,000 for a week?
It was like he gave it to me for like $700. First time I stayed there, it was $1,000, but after I went back before, he was like, just talk to me and we'll do a deal, and I paid like $700.
Okay, well, sounds like Colombia.
Like $83 to $90 a night.
SBI goes to Colombia.
It's coming.
We out, y'all.
Bye,
Peace.
guys.